Okay, so this is what I want you to do. I want you to go now, grab a pen and pencil, and just write down what you want to do. Yeah, what do you want to do in life? Write down your dream, what you want to do, right? Write that down. Right, with that bit of paper and that dream, you're going to break it down to little tiny steps, and then you're going to do your first one tomorrow. If you feel confident enough, write your dream down in the comments and say, this is what I want to do, and this is what I'm going to do tomorrow. Yeah, commit yourself to it. Yeah, by making a comment, you're like committing yourself to it as well mentally. I know, maybe you don't want to let me down. You know, I don't want to let you down. I want to motivate you to really go and follow your dreams. Get that life back into you. Get that life back into your brain, into your heart, you know. Do what you want to do. You can do it. If you haven't been here before, this is my little small motivational channel. So if anyone needs a bit that energy, that life boost, I'll try and give it to you. And this is going off my life experience, okay? Motivation that I've used in my life experience. And I've gone through a lot of crap, to be fair. And I think a lot of people do. And sometimes it's really hard to get back up again. But I had some techniques I did, and I managed to get up again. So the last video is about small steps. Let's elaborate more on the small steps. Small steps can be anything from just, if you've gone through some traumatic stuff, you know, I got divorced, and my wife left me, and I had my kids taken away. Well, not taken away, but they left with my wife, and that was really traumatic. And then horrible divorce. I was stuck basically. My motivation was gone. I couldn't do anything basically. Small little steps I started to do was sit-ups in the morning, push-ups in the morning, just to get myself motivated. And whether you're a man or woman, you can do a little bit of exercise in the morning that helps motivate you. You know, I'm talking about people with maybe depression, anxiety, or just general lack of inspiration. A little bit of workout, a little bit of exercise goes a long way. So again, that's part of the little small steps you can do. Sometimes, you know, just fit a little bit of exercise in the whole week. You don't have to commit yourself too badly, but if you want to improve yourself, if you want to improve your situation, then I think a little bit of exercise goes a really long way. Trust me, I still work out now, and I love it. And it gives me just a little bit of time to myself. So when I was back in the day where I was really bad, as soon as I woke up, I just did like sit-ups and push-ups. You can do anything. If you're a woman, you can just jump on the spot or do your legs or something, arms, just something to get you motivated, something to get you going. And then I'd like tidy up, you know, just it's little things basically. Like I say, the little steps. And then I'd work out, right, where do I need to go in life? What do I need to do? You know, at the time I had nowhere to live, and you know, I had to do things. So you need to structure what you're doing. So whether it's you want to improve your life, if you want to be, I don't know, a nurse, doctor, you need to structure everything, don't you? But you need to have little steps. Little steps go a really long way. And you just got to start. Start. And believe me, if you think you can't do it, you can. You totally can do it. It only takes small steps, and you get used to these small steps, you know. I have depression and anxiety. I admit that, and it's something I manage. So this is what I'm talking about. My channel is about my life experience. I'm 47 this year, and I just want to share it with people. And even if you're older than me, or you're very, very younger than me, I hope you can take away something and be like, do you know what, that really helps me. If it doesn't help you, then sorry. But I really hope it does help you, and you can take something away from this, even if it's just a little thing. And it can help you pick yourself back up again. Again, like I say, this is a motivational channel that I'm making from my real life experience. I'm not going to do bells and whistles like Mr. Beast and all that crap, you know. That's not what I'm about. I just want to give you honest, pure advice. Honest, pure advice from my life experience. I've still got a lot of life left in me. So I hope I'm not babbling on too much. I hope you're taking away some information from this. So I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not a professional. It literally is just me talking about my life. I just want to give something back. I like helping people. So what I used to do when I was really bad, you know, some days I couldn't get out of bed. I spent a lot of days in bed, and I dragged myself out. But what I started doing was the little steps I keep talking about, you know, and I'd get a Post-it note and I'd write what I'm going to do, you know, what I'm going to do that day, or what dream I have, and I'll stick it on that mirror. And you know, sometimes you get so depressed you don't brush your teeth and stuff. So again, that's getting into little steps, getting into these routines. Get up. I done sit-ups, push-ups, and then get to the bathroom, look at the Post-it note. Okay, cool, I can do this, you know. That's a start, little steps. These little steps are stepping stones to the bigger steps, and then bigger, long steps and leaps and bounds, and you can, you know, really start sorting your life out. I'm married again. I said to myself, I'd never get married again. I'm married again. My wife is a very, very supportive woman, and I fell in love again, and we got 2 children, and you know, the rest is history. But to get there, it took me quite a while to get where I needed to go to, if you know what I mean, to get myself back up again. And she did meet me where I was rebuilding my life again. So, you know, hats off to her that she stuck by me, but she obviously saw something in me, potential in me, which was really nice for someone to see that in me. And you know, I believe it now, you know. You know, there is potential in me, it still is. If you have any questions that you want to ask me, just stick them in the comments and I'll try and answer them on my next video. Time to time, I babble a little bit and lose myself, but you know, I come back to what I'm talking about, so I apologize for that. Now, again, we're talking about little stepping stones. We're elaborating on the last video. So if you haven't watched it, have a watch on that. And trust me, you can do anything you want. You can do anything you want, you put your mind to it. You just got to get that mindset going. But yeah, you just got to break it down. Anything you want to do, you just got to break it down to motivate yourself to do it. I want to be a big YouTuber. That's my one dream. And I had a thing up saying, you know, 1 million subscribers. I would love to have 1 million subscribers. But that was my dream. So I stuck that on there and I put, who am I doing it for? Myself and my kids, you know. I want to provide for my children. So that's like giving me a little bit of motivation already. And then you've got to break everything down. Okay, what do I need to do to be a YouTuber? So I looked at sound videos, lighting videos, how to talk on camera, where to look. But you just got to break everything down. It's the same if you want to get fit again. If you want to get fit again, start off like, okay, I'm weighing, say, 15 stone. I want to get down to 12 stone. What do I need to do that? Do a little bit of research, what you can eat, what exercises are brilliant to do, you know, and you can do this all yourself as well. But I find it's best to do it yourself. It's the achievement you feel from doing that, and like the serotonin levels in your brain, the happiness levels, is brilliant because you've done it all yourself. You haven't asked anyone to help you. Again, is another stepping stone to being fully motivated, you know. But like I say, every time you achieve a little step, it's like a little boost bar. If you can imagine yourself and you've got a little boost bar next to you, each of these little steps is a little boost up to where you want to be to. If you're lacking motivation, just start small. Start small steps, and that's all you need to do. And yes, you can do it. I believe in you. No one else might not believe in you, but I believe in you. If you're watching this video and you can just take one thing away from it, that makes me really happy too. And just work on yourself. If you're really lacking motivation, inspiration, then it's in there, and it's in there in your heart, and you're ready to go. If this video's popped up on your feed, you're ready to motivate yourself and get going, right? And it takes one small step to start with, and then it will take another small step, and it will take another small step, and as you keep going, these small steps will turn into bigger leaps, trust me, and you can improve on yourself, your life, your situation, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do, you can always improve it by little steps. Whatever you want to do, trust me, I believe in you. You just want to do it yourself because you get more achievement from yourself when you do it. The satisfaction, and that's another stepping stone boost to where you want to be. And your brain starts getting used to this stuff, and you'll start eating it up. Like, I'm going to do this now, I'm going to do that tomorrow, I'm going to do that. By the end of the month, I should be here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, on that note, right, I need to go. It's just gone 8 o'clock at night, and the kids, I think, have just gone to bed. I need to say goodnight to them. And I really appreciate you. And if you want more of this, more motivational stuff, then you know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, blah, blah, blah. But no, seriously, if you want more, then hit the subscribe button. I'll stop babbling, and don't forget to write that dream down if you haven't. Until next time.